Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So today I decided to hop on Layton Lake, and I'm still on the other account. So right now I'm level 11. I have been making some cash. I did the main missions on Yukon Valley, which pay really well, and it helps you level up as well. So I've been exploring Layton Lake, getting some lookout towers and some outposts. And I just spotted a eating zone for elk, and that's level 4, so that's a decent sized bull. Now I don't have the rangefinder, so like I said, the old trick, click on your map, go on to where you spotted the elk, and if you look on the right bottom corner, he's about 150 yards. So I do have the muzzleloader. See if I can get a shot. That should be good. Alright folks, so this is where I shot the bull elk. So vital organs hit, so seeing the fact that I shot him with the muzzleloader, I don't think he would have ran too far. Now if I can re-find his tracks. Oh, here he is. So let's see how big he really is. So got a double lung at 159 yards. He's going to be a gold, scoring 296. So he's a decent sized bull, weighing almost 950 pounds. So seeing that I've been leveling up, I've been adding on to my perks. So my breath control is 3 out of 3. Muzzle memory is still 1 out of 2. I did the handgun. So if you do the handgun, you can, while you're running, you can reload at the same time. That's actually pretty handy if you're getting attacked by wolves or getting charged by bison or buffalo. So I would actually recommend getting the sprint and reload unlocked. For my skills so far, stalker. I've already got 1 out of 3 for the locate tracks, and I got 2 out of 3 for tracking knowledge. The track knowledge, that's going to give you the information and stuff about the animals. And ambusher, spotting knowledge. So I got 1 out of 3, so it reveals the information about the approximate health of the animal. So when you take a shot, or if you're spotting the animal, it's going to tell you the health. So I'm going to continue on my journey. I have shot quite a bit of animals and finding new zones. So right now my waypoint is set for another lookout tower, so I'm going to work my way over there, and if I see an animal decent to shoot at, I'm going to start recording. So I'm going to get back to you. Alright folks. So I just spotted another bull elk resting. So as you can see, he's 75 and 100 for his health. He is another level 4. So he's about 150, 160. He's 150 yards out. So again, I'm going to be using the muzzleloader, because this works really well under bigger game. That should have been good. And he just piled up. Now I think I'm going to have to find a way to work over to him. I think I can work my way over, but I'm not going to record this. Alright guys, so I finally made it on the other side of the lake. So let's pick him up. He's going to be another gold. Shot him a bit high, but I managed to pull off a double lung and vertebrae while he was resting at 156 yards, weighing in at 974 pounds, scoring 305. So he's a tad bigger than the other one. Alright guys, got a spot on the level 4 bull moose. Now that cow is definitely in the way. Not sure if that was a good shot. So in fact it was, folks. Vital organs hit. So seeing the fact that I got him with the muzzleloader, I don't think he would have ran too far. Unless I got a single lung. Now my way of trying to find the animal, every time I see the blood splatter on the ground, I highlight it. It usually points it in the direction where he headed. And you can also bring up your phone for your GPS, if I can get it to work. So here's some more blood here. I think I lost his trail. So when you lose the trail, always head back to the where you last spotted a track. Just point him in this way. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So you should be piled up here somewhere, 0 and 25%. Unless he glitched out. Okay, this is taking longer than I think. Alright folks, I finally found him. With the blood going in circles. He's completely upside down where his head is. Anyways, let's pick him up. So got him at 98 yards, got a left lung. Weighing in at 1,200 pounds. It's going 206. Alright folks, I made it to the watchtower.
Topeka was an important area to the indigenous population before the frontier expansion and smallpox epidemic. The descendants have a reservation elsewhere today, but the reserve has worked with them to raise some totem monuments to honor these grounds.
Alright folks, as you can see I just put another waypoint onto the outpost, so I'm going to work my way over to there. One more thing folks before I head out on my journey. When you get to the lookout towers, you have a nice visual of what's around you, so you can spot out things at a good distance, so then you'll know if there's anything worth going down to go look at. And like I said, seeing the fact I just spotted that cow moose, you can tell how far she is, so she's about 400 yards out. Alright folks, finally made it to my destination. So let's claim this outpost. Like I mentioned, it's really important that you claim the outpost and to get the lookout towers as well. That way you can see where the outpost is. And there's one thing I forgot to mention. Let's go to inventory. So I did rank up high enough that I got the Hyperon scope. So that's one of the main scopes that you're probably going to want to unlock. And I already had the money for it, so I purchased it right away. Cost $12,000 in game. Let's see where I want to head. I'm actually pretty close to this lookout tower, so I'm going to head to that one as well. Alright folks, I made it to the other lookout tower.
Calburn Canyon is a beauty. The calm of the river down the valley as the sun sets. Wow. Calburn's not just great for Roosevelt hunting. The river is a great fishing spot too. Yeah, I've hooked me some nice ones in that river over the years. Caught a big tiger muskie, just last season.
Like I mentioned before, folks, when you're in the lookout towers, it gives you a good vantage point to scout out the area. I don't have a rangefinder on these binoculars, so I can't tell how far that it's out. Might be at a render distance. But like I said, it's a good sniper advantage. Alright folks, this is what happens when you play Call of the Wilds too often and see deers just running in circles, don't know where they're going. See if I can get a shot on him. Alright folks, with the recoil I didn't see him drop, so let's pick him up. Oh, that's a lucky shot. 96 yards. Got him in the upper neck. And that is considered a vital. Alright folks, got a spot on a couple of whitetail. I got 2 bucks there, so let's see if I can get them both down with a 30-06. Let's just reload the gun. Like I said, I got the Hyperon scope, so this is going to help me out a lot. Just not sure if I'm going to be able to get a good follow-up. It's kind of hard, it's still a little wobbly. And I believe I just dropped them both. Alright guys, so let's pick up the first buck that I dropped. So got a double lung at 207 yards.
I'm back. Are you mad?
Alright folks, let's pick up the second buck. Busted through the scapula and got a double lung. Alright folks, I finally made it to the other outpost. Now there's one thing I want to check. I want to see if I'm high enough level to unlock one of the range finders. So I can use the 5x30 rangefinder. It's $12,000. And this one you have to be between level 11 and 29 to unlock this, so it can appear anytime. So I think I'm actually going to buy it. That way I can have a better idea on the range of the animals. Where's the binoculars? I think it's lower. So let's just switch these guys out. Alright folks, I think my next destination, I'm going to work my way over to this lookout tower. And I'm going to get back with you. Alright folks, I finally made it to my destination. Alright folks, so another thing what I set off was one of the story missions. So tramp find, you gotta do a family picture. So you have to take a photograph of 2 different black bears. Now if I'm not mistaken, you cannot have 2 black bears in the same photo. It does not work. You have to really take a picture of one single bear, and you have to take another one of another one. And you cannot take the same picture of the same bear because it doesn't work either. Just to make that clear to you guys. One thing I forgot to mention is the fact that I set off that mission. I believe the mission will only work where the area is highlighted. So here in Layton Lows, where it's orange, this is where the mission has to be completed. If you do it outside of the mission, it won't work. So make sure you take a picture on the inside of the orange on a black bear. Alright guys, so I just snuck up to a herd of elk resting. So I'll give you a little relapse. So I went ahead and I got this outpost, and I have a waypoint set for this lookout tower, and from that outpost to this lookout tower it's 2 miles, and I've just been walking along, working my way over, and I got a warning call from some elk, so I decided to check it out. This is the reason why I do not take the ATV, because if I would have took the ATV I would have took a different route and I would not have spot these guys out. Now none of them are huge. Got a level 3, that's a, I'm sure that's a level 1 or a level 2. This guy here, level 3. So nothing too crazy, but the thing is they're laying down. I am going to be using the muzzleloader. Oh, there's another one there. Let's see what he is first. I'm sure he's another level 3. He's probably got the best angle for me to take him down. So they're about 50 yards. Hopefully I got a lung. Alright folks, here he is. So shot him a bit high. I got the vertebrae and I got the left lung at 47 yards. Now I just leveled up. So I believe I'm level 12. I do have a skill point. Now let's do the tracks. Let's get this unlocked. 2 out of 3. I came across a herd of whitetail. That looks like a decent sized buck. That's definitely a nice size. Now the wind's not the greatest. I will be using the 30-06. Now I gotta make sure that I don't hit the ground in front of me. Take another buck down while we're here. And I believe both my whitetail are down. Just got a call from a bull elk. But let's pick up this buck. So shot him a bit high, got the left scapula, got the vertebrae and right lung at 77 yards with the 30-06, scoring 212. So this other one I definitely dropped on the spot. Ooh, think I scrapped him? Oh, I didn't. So I got him in the jaw and I got him in the neck at 99 yards. Alright folks, I got a black bear about 200 some yards. Alright folks, let's pick up our black bear. So I actually got a lucky shot. Got the liver and stomach. And like I mentioned before, the liver is considered a vital, the stomach is not. Alright folks, I'm gonna get this lookout tower.
Norden used to be the site of a successful mining operation, kicking off back during the Norden Peak Copper Rush of 1899. They used the railroad to ship out over 1 billion pounds of copper from Norden. The copper was mainly used for power lines, since a little thing called electricity was becoming all the rage in the early 1900s.
Alright, folks. So I happened to miss the outpost that was near the two animals that I shot. So I guess I'm going to have to work my way back. Alright, folks. I made it to the outpost. So I'm going to claim it. Now, one thing I don't do very often is hunting at night, so while I'm here, I'm going to change the time. And if you look at my health bar, I didn't bring a med kit with me, but I'm going to set the time for, let's see, well, 5 o'clock's good. So when you reset the time, your health is going to go back to full. Alright, folks. So I backed up the time, and I spawned on this outpost here. And this lake here, this is actually a nice lake to hunt. So I just spotted out a herd of blacktail and some moose. There's a bunch of them here and behind the trees. I can't get a shot on them. That's not a very big moose. I'm going to see if I can get in closer and get a better visual. Alright, folks. So I definitely got a lot closer. I'm still well hidden. These are all cows, except for this one here. That's a bull, but I'm definitely not going to get a shot on him. You got a bunch of whitetail here. Well, that's a blacktail as well. That's a decent sized whitetail. Now, one thing you don't want to do is take down no more than 3 animals in the same zone, or you're going to end up deleting them. So let's see what I can do. That's a buck, and that's a buck. I believe I got 2 down. Might get trampled. Alright, they're all fleeing. Alright guys, let's pick this one up. So this is going to be a whitetail. Got a double lung, stomach, and liver at 91 yards. Got a double lung and liver at 97. This is another whitetail. Think I might have shot him high. Alright folks. So I did make a bad shot on this buck, but let's pick him up. So got him at 125 excuse me for that stutter. 125 yards. Missed the neck. Definitely too high. But some of the animals will go down on a flesh wound. Depends on the calibration. Even with the 270, if you get a flesh wound on a whitetail or a blacktail, they usually go down from a flesh. But anyways. Alright guys, just spotted out another whitetail eating. About 164 yards. Should be able to drop him this way with a 30-06. Or take a doe while we're there. Alright guys, let's pick up the doe. So got a double lung at 157 yards. And got a double lung on the buck at 164 yards. Alright folks, I'm about to get another lookout tower.
Gila is usually the kickoff point for hikers coming to the reserve, and the same goes for a lot of hunting parties or seasonal sports fishermen. They often rent one of the cabins we have up by Gila Lake and set out from there. Not so much this time of year, though.
I'm not seeing anything around the lake. But yet again, I was running up to this lookout tower. Take a little look around. Like I said, the lookout towers gives you a better advantage. Higher ground. There's some deer. Or sorry, elk. Let's see if we can pull off a shot. I'm definitely not taking that shot while they're trotting. Guess they're out of view now. Alright guys, so I made it to an outpost and I just claimed it. It's coming pretty close to the end of this clip. So I had quite the journey unlocking most of the map. I got quite a bit of outposts unlocked and lookout towers. I got a few more to cover. But like I said, I got the main ones. And if you're new to the game, that's what I would really focus on. Get all the lookout towers and get the outposts so that we can fast travel. And another thing that's going to really help you out for the cache is doing the missions. I loaded up a clip earlier today. I did the whole story mission on Yukon Valley, so that really helped me on the cache wise. But like I mentioned before, I have all the DLCs, so a lot of the weapons I do not have to purchase, such as the 30-06 and the muzzleloader. The only thing I had to purchase was the ammunition. So if you don't have any of the DLCs, well, I would recommend purchasing some. A lot of them are handy, especially the maps. It's a different game when you start hunting on different reserves, different species to hunt. They all pay differently, and obviously some of the reserves come with weapons, such as Yukon Valley. If you don't have Yukon Valley, you cannot get the 300 mag, so Yukon Valley is an upgrade for that. So like I said, that's going to be the end of the clip. I appreciate all the viewers. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.